So now that we have your attention, we can get on to business. Toy Sheriff, how long is the show? My answer when I'm talking to you.
An hour.
Well, we have more than enough time. Put you down.
His minions grab Celeste and bring her to her knees.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna kill you. Yet.
He exposes his arm, cuts it open, and bleeds all over her face. Earlier, at Naomi King's apartment.
Listen, you old bat. If you know where it is, you better talk.
Fair cry.
Quick.
Tonight at 7, only on TVT.
What you laughing at?
Let me walk you through this, cause like you're slow. I still are saying they was here, but let me say they passed through, and they didn't want nobody to find them. You think they would have tell me where they going? That making any kind of sense?
What? You ain't watching the TV, or?
We have been watching your beloved sheriff since he showed that footage of the brawl.
Hey, turn off that music there.
Naturally, it was of interest to us. Because unlike the news reports would have you believe, the corporal here does not belong to our group. So why then was she bringing an infected girl across the wall? As it turns out, the officer here believes that this young girl, with her very smooth skin, is the cure for this.
Well, what do you ask? You see that man face, boy?
Are you studying that? The man now says he's the cure.
I know what the man say,
You
boy.
believe he? He is a madman. Certified.
But I am here to tell you, this is no worse than having a mole or a birthmark or being born with 6 fingers. It's not a slow descent into madness like the systems of oppression would have you believe. What it is a manifestation of our anger. No, we're not mad, but we're very angry.
He's saying them, man. Oh, watch what they're doing.
And the coup wasn't enough. Now he on the TV harassing we soul.
He and him minion should be hanging in the square.
And what's Sookdeo and the army doing? What the flowers and them doing?
Not a damn thing as usual. Are you real sorry for the sheriff? You only trying to help? That clown? He bring that back and all on himself. Nah, man, the sheriff a little off-key, but he's doing best.
Too bad the army go shoot down all of them now. All of them probably infect now.
You sure right about that?
Judah gives a half smile.
Barman, let me get next one day. Boy, I go take one with you, yes? There's a real madness going on out here today, boy.
Hey, boss man, where I know you from?
I don't know, we must be fall out already.
You's not the man they say get kidnapped?
Nah, that's not me.
Don't lie. What you doing here? You see what going on
I
there?
know some work now,
You want to talk about the
But he's
sheriff
a
and it's
police,
you
what can I
out
stop,
here in the
man?
first
Sure,
place?
boy.
Boys, you and Sookdeo and all the people who was doing all their work, them would have never
It's
crossed the
to
wall.
shoot them down on sight and you're real feeling
They
that.
respect me, boy, as a police, boy. Respect what? Boy, gun from here, don't come back.
Meanwhile, eyes are glued to television sets all across the country as the voice of N.U.F.F. pierces the airwaves.
But why you don't want to say anything? You have it nice on this side, right? Screw the rest of we. Screw your literal brothers and sisters on the other side of the wall. Shoot we down, impale us with inhumane traps, give the flowers full discretion, meaning the full right to kill us with impunity. And for what? A mere aesthetic difference. And you expect us not to be angry. Oh, we have every right to be angry. And we ain't taking that so. So what we going to do about it? But we go get to that part just now. How much time passed? 30 minutes. Bring the tester. She was infected, but now she is not. Well, for her sake, let us hope that we have remedied that. Because if she is immune, she's in direct opposition to us. And that is not a good place to be. The only cure we need is the National Union of Freedom Fighters.
What happened? I don't know. They must have cut off the signal by the station. We transmitted, but definitely nothing ain't going through.
You, young boy, stay here and watch them. If anybody else but we come through that door, start shooting. The rest of all you come.
Hey, Sheriff. If we get out of this, I want a razor.
How about I raise my foot to your behind?
Celeste, you alright? I'm still alive, right? What do you think happening? The start of a siege.
Great, we will soon be out of here.
They're not coming to rescue us. Any of us.
Quiet!
You're going to shoot? You realize that all of us in the same boat right now, right?
Which part of hush your mouth you understand?
I prepare to die for the cure. You might want to contemplate what you're doing right
What?
now.
Provoking the boy! You are jeopardizing our chances of survival.
Why you don't hush your mouth? It's because of you and your macroing drones that we in this mess.
What? You think your plan to saunter up to the PM with her would have worked? If anything, dearie, my intervention has brought you closer to success.
Success? You for real right now?
Hey, will you hush your mouth, boy?
Look, just go ahead and shoot if you shoot.
Smacks her in the face with his rifle.
Help, see gap. Move so. Move against the wall. Kneel down and face it. Kneel down. Hurry up, you two young girl. Hurry up. We can assist that now. Nobody move. We'll just stay right there. We even breathe. I just with these fellas because I wanted that fridge for my wife and I ain't come out here for a listen.
Listen, you don't want to play with them, you know. They will kill you, trust me. Once the cure gets out there, I'm perfectly fine with that. Wait, does that really happen with your son? It was after they had breached the wall and taken over the parliament. We were at home. I wanted to protect him from the ugliness, so I just switched it off. We went outside. It was quiet enough, or so I thought.
Help me. Please, I need a place to hide.
Coyote, go inside.
Stay right there, small man.
Mommy? Listen, I have no place here for you to hide. Just go back where you come from.
I don't have time for this, Dread. Mommy! No, let me go inside.
Mom, what you doing outside? You need to go inside. No.
You see what let us look for, yeah?
Well, sorry.
Sorry.
Junior, cool it now. Mom, go inside, please, and stay there. You might want to hose off the boy too. And keep the TV on. Everything will be okay.
By the very next day, he started showing signs. The fever, the paleness, the building rage. I couldn't just let them shoot him down. So I kept him in his room until the coup was over and I could get help. Naomi, I need to talk to you. And against her better judgment, she did try to help. For a year, we kept him hidden away. She was brilliant. After a while, it seemed like his symptoms were regressing. You realize we have the cure, right?
Well, let we not break out the champagne just yet. We still have to make sure that the symptoms don't come back.
We can at least go to the supervisor with what we have.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
Because we're not exactly on the right side of procedure. And the supervisor is a jackass.
I think he will listen to this. He'll want to take credit for the great work his department is doing.
Great work his department not supposed to be doing.
That doesn't matter. His need to be exalted will trump all else.
Ayo. Over the last year, I've learned that sometimes it's good to hold on to what you have.
Of course, I didn't listen to that. I sent a message to the supervisor.
You do what?
Sorry, okay? But this is the cure. The world has to know.
Lord, help me here today. You get back your son. What more you want? You're trying to take everything I have?
I'm just trying to make a difference.
So what do you think we're doing in this lab? All the food we're trying to grow, healthcare we're trying to provide, all these things, that is nothing. We're just doing nothing. So if this thing go bad now, what do you think going to happen? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let me just hope this asshole in a good mood when he reach here.
I interrupting all you?
Yes, you don't know about knocking.
The supervisor stands at the door with heavily armed guards. Madam, need I remind you of my rank? No, where the boy?
In the back. All of this really necessary?
Me ain't give a shit if it's your son or no. A groid is a groid, and if they get out of hand, they are dead. In a back room, Coyote can just about make out the goings-on from inside a quarantine tent. The guns and raised voices are all too familiar. That's why they bring me here for. They're wasting my time now.
Naomi, what happened to him?
Hey, what's going on there? Hey!
Naomi took the blame to save me and was forced to resign. I was reassigned.
Wait. The S&E division didn't close down because of funding issues? There was a scandal and a cover-up? I will make a mass with that in the next show.
That is what you get from that? You's a special kind of backside, we? And you experiment on your son? What kind of mad thing is that?
I was trying to save him.
That worked out real good.
Celeste, it's easy for you to talk. You're immune to this shit.
You think I had it easy? You ain't know nothing about what I went through.
Everyone hits the floor as the N.U.F.F leader and his entourage dive in. They, however, are not the ones shooting. Suddenly,
this is Commissioner General Sookdeo of the TTUDF. And that was just a small demonstration of what we are capable of. So if you want to live, you will lay down your weapons and come out peacefully. You have 2 minutes to comply.
the N.U.F.F leader slowly gets to his feet. Ayo sees an opportunity.
So much for your revolution.
The revolution will not die today. As a matter of fact, we want the siege.
Are you crazy?
No revolution has succeeded without bloodshed.
Yeah, and most of the blood will be yours. They're not coming in here to play.
You think I'm not prepared for that?
And who's going to lead your revolution once you're gone? One of them?
He looks around at his band of nervous neophytes.
You have 1 minute left.
I don't want to listen to you.
But you should, because there's an alternative.
What alternative?
You can help me get proof of her immunity out there.
Why would do something like that?
Because if you do, you'll then have support on both sides of the wall. Families that have been separated, people who are hopeless on the other side, those who have lost loved ones to this plague.
It's not a plague.
30 seconds.
You're almost out of time. You have no choice here.
Madam, you mistaken me for a cartoon villain or something? You think I come here without a plan?
10.
I tell you I'm prepared for that.
9.
Give them the signal.
8.
All units begin phase 2.
7.
What it is you're going to do?
6.
What indeed?
Outside,
5.
Sookdeo stands at the front of an entourage
4.
of heavily armed soldiers and armored vehicles. Not too far away, media personnel from various news outlets record the action.
3. 2. 1.
All present are blown back by the force of the blast as a mass of smoke, fire, and a mysterious red mist fill the air. Dazed, the Commissioner General gets to his feet. Around him, all is not well. As they inhale the red mist, soldier and civilian alike begin to transform, showing the signs of advanced infection. Sookdeo takes cover and quickly ties a bandana around his face. Suddenly, more explosions go off in the distance, rocking the heart of Port of Spain, and releasing more red mist into the atmosphere. The Commissioner General prepares for the worst.
What will you do in the day of punishment and in the devastation which will come from afar? To whom will you flee for help?
It shall be